Car number 11 from Farmington, Connecticut, the Hummel Brothers Hot Dogs car for Cory DiMatteo.
Yeah, we were excited. They put a new front clip on it just because the other one was on there for, I don't know, 2 or 3 years. So updated that, but really it was the same car. Not too much was different.
Cory DiMatteo pitted late in the race, still went 20th to 7th in the last 11 laps.
I was doing a lot better than I finished. I ended up with a flat and went all the way to the back. It was a good race. It was a good way to start the year.
Beset in second. Here's Christopher to the inside. Behind DiMatteo is the race leader off the corner.
They come back to the stride. Cory DiMatteo has done it.
That race was a lot of fun. Both ran each other extremely clean. That's always fun when you get to do that, especially with your buddy. I remember we won the first one, then next week we're rolling the car to the trailer and John's like, so you think we could win 2 in a row?
Here comes Troy Talman giving him a shot into turn 3.
He taps the back bumper off turn number 4. Cory DiMatteo back-to-back wins here at Stafford.
Third week, hey, you think we could win 3 in a row?
Here comes Moeller. But as they come to the stripe, checkered flag is out. Cory DiMatteo, 3 back-to-back victories here at Stafford.
It was tough. I mean, you got to the end and it could have went either way, all 3 races for me. No, I mean, it was a lot of fun. You tried to do everything that you thought you had to do, and sometimes it works out and sometimes it doesn't. It just happened to work out 3 weeks in a row. It was fun. I mean, the beginning of the year was great for us. I didn't really get it at the beginning of the year when everyone was like, oh, you won 3 in a row. It hasn't been done since 4 years ago or 3 years ago. And I was like, oh, it doesn't really seem like that big of a deal, but it's tough to do. For me, because they were all so close together, it almost felt like one win. It definitely made me respect winning more there because we didn't win for the rest of the year.
After your 3 in a row in May, kind of cooled off a little bit.
We kind of got complacent and not wanting to change what we had because we were so successful at the beginning of the year.
I think that at the beginning of the year, the track is so green that anything will work. And then once the track rubbers up and it gets hot and it gets slick, you're really relying on the car. I think it showed for us this year. Like 4 or 5 weeks after we won those 3 races, we didn't touch anything because we're like, this works. We're not gonna go looking for stuff, and it kind of bit us. Yeah, there was a handful of nights we just flat out missed it, and then we had a couple mechanical issues where I was like, okay, I hope this thing doesn't break and I could just get to the end of the race. So
Cory DiMatteo finished second. He's got back-to-back podiums. That 11 car was a bit off during the summertime after having such a hot start. I think it's fair to say he's back.
We definitely got better. I don't think we ever really got back to how we were at the beginning of the year. At the very, very end of the year, we tried something different at Stafford and at Waterford, and it really worked, and it fixed the issues that we were having. Man, I wish we could just have one more race at Stafford to see where we're at. But whenever you think you're done on the car, take an extra hour, like go the extra effort to make sure everything's right, make sure you don't have any problems when you get to the racetrack. Honestly, happy to finish 3rd. Had a great year, won 3 races, but not satisfied at all. Be there at the end and people coming to the race knowing like, okay, the 11 might have a chance to win, and not struggling and not finishing 10th, 11th, 12th. I mean, I know it's really tough to say that, but there's guys that do it and it definitely can be done, and that's where we want to be. I gotta think Raceworks, obviously they do so much. Eddie, John, Hummel Brothers, Sign Pro, DiMatteo Construction, Sargis Associates, Island Cove Yacht Sales, FK Rod Ends, TA Engines, all the guys that came and helped this year. I mean, they were here every Tuesday and Thursday working. My whole family, you know, they're behind me. Bear just recently passed. He was huge this year, just keeping morale up or pissing you off and making you work harder. That's going to be a huge hole to fill, but that was a whole group effort and it was a fun year, but we definitely have to improve for next year. Win as many races as we can and win the championship. That's really what we want to do.